I lived along and used the Raritan Valley train line my entire life. That infrastructure getting in and out of New York City is crumbling. It's an embarrassment, and it's horrible, not just for commuters and all the air pollution that results, but for our economy. Our region is critical to our country's economy and to the world. We're actually in the top 10 of this New York metropolitan region is in the top 10 economies of the world. We can't afford not to be fully functioning, and we're not fully functioning now. And it's also a matter of public health because of the asthma and the respiratory disease and the cancer that comes with all the emissions because of our poor infrastructure problems. The solution is money and political will. We need to stop the bad things and do the good things. The bad things that are breaking our economy, that are wasting taxpayer money. The Trump-Lance tax plan, number one. Number two, inappropriate military-industrial projects, and they go on and on. In college, I did a study. The Pentagon didn't want a test plane anymore because it was outdated, but it was produced in Long Island, and the congressman in that area was powerful and wanted to keep the jobs. Even though the country didn't need the planes, the congressman wanted the jobs, and so went forward. That's not acceptable. We need to be able to adapt, and if folks are transitioning, we need to help them, but we need to do the things we need, not the things we don't need. All the bad fossil fuel projects is another example. The resources in this country are limited. We can invest in a clean economy, or we can build more dirty, dangerous pipelines. We can't afford to do both. If we stop spending money on bad projects and we start having a fair tax system, we can fund the things we need to fund. We can fund the tunnel to New York. We can fix Penn Station because a single ride that we all need here on the Raritan Valley line is a matter of capacity, both under the river and in Manhattan. So we need to do both. We need a fix-it-first strategy. We need to be fixing our roads and bridges, not building more sprawl. We need to be investing in our mass transit system. We need to be investing in our sewer system, our water system. We have to get lead out of our pipes. It's penny wise and pound foolish, but right now we don't have the pennies, or we're not willing to spend the pennies. Again, we need to stop doing the bad things so we can fund the good things. We need on a green economy. We need to fix our grid. We need to build an offshore wind and solar. The good news is those alternatives create more jobs and are less expensive than the fossil fuel alternatives. But the fossil fuel and alternatives are the status quo. Exxon needs to change, or Congress has to demand that it changes. Those are the kinds of things we need if we're going to get this stuff done. It won't be easy. It will be difficult. But I have been fighting the Trumps of the world my entire adult life, and I've won more than my fair share. I have won things that were not winnable, and I have stopped things that couldn't be stopped.